And welcome on what is a perfect day for football here at Goodison Park. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical and technical analysis, it's Stuart Robson. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It's Everton, and they face Northampton Town.
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
And here's how Everton line up.
Well, it's the basic 4-4-2 formation, but played well it can be really effective. And key to its success are the wide midfield players. They have to be fit, they need to be able to run with the ball, and they need to double up with their fullbacks. It's a really tough role for them.
Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors.
Well, they're playing in a 4-5-1 formation, which is set up to counter-attack at pace. Yes, they'll play with a flat midfield out of possession, but when they win the ball back, they'll break forward really quickly. Let's hope they play it well today.
Enjoy the game.
A game that on paper has a lot going for it. Everton get the proceedings underway. And a chance to whip it in here. Couldn't hang on to the ball. On and on he goes. Good stop from the keeper. Who can he pick out? Making sure nothing came of it. So a corner kick it'll be following the deflection. Over it comes. And clears the danger. This looks interesting. Can he find someone at the far post? Can they forge ahead? Really sound defending. And a goal! Not bad for starters. They take an early lead.
Well, here we can see it again, and no wonder the manager is furious. They just have to get tighter here, deal with the danger, otherwise that's the outcome. Not good enough defensively.
So Everton get the ball moving again. Can they find a response here? And given away. This could square the game. Just cutting off the supply. And it might be. Defending by example. Can he convert? And there it is. But hang on, the flag has gone up and it's not going to count.
Well, it was a close call, but he is just offside. Good finish, mind you.
Now Gutierrez. Dumbia. Fluency of movement. But then the commentator's curse comes into play. Now a decent position. Will it happen for them? Shot attempted, and what a magical save it was! And there's the delivery. Not all that convincing defensively. And in the end, no damage done. And showing fine vision. Wonderful chance. And a goal! Cause for celebrations again. 2 in front.
Well, as the replay shows us, this is the way to beat tight marking. Just look how he turns with the ball. That's a fantastic goal, you have to say.
So 2-0 now. Well, what a stop that was. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Working away patiently, looking for an opening. They might be able to get in now. Top-class defending. Excellent ball over the top. Not going to get away with that because it's offside here.
And he shouldn't be offside there. He's gone too early, and that's a waste of a great opportunity. Well, as you can see, the visitors have had most of the ball and have used it really well today, particularly in the midfield areas. And I expect more of the same as the game goes on.
Simple for the keeper. Oh, surely. Wasteful from Everton. And successfully cut out. A chance maybe from the wide position. And whipped into the box. Clattered away. Referees are rightly praised for giving advantage, but when there is no advantage, it has to be a free kick. Well, totalling up all the stoppages, we'll have 2 additional minutes. Taking care of business defensively here. And with that, the first half draws to a close. And we're focusing on him for a reason, Stuart. He's asking plenty of questions of the defenders.
Well, he's been a joy to watch so far. He's got so much ability, and it was also a very good finish for his goal. He's been excellent.
A game that on paper has a lot going for it. The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. On to Bruno. Dumbia. Difficult to stop him. Defensive roadblock in the way of that cross. Everton showing good wit. Still work to do. And there it is! Still life left in this game. And they have the momentum now.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
So back underway. Intriguing contest this, given the 2-1 scoreline. Happy just to retain the ball in their own half and draw out the opposition. Well, Chelsea making waves on the transfer front, and he could be available before you know it, Stuart.
Well, at a price tag of around £80 million, they've certainly got a player of the highest quality. And I'm sure he'd be a great asset for them. I can't wait to see how he fits in.
Terrific block. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Everton doing well to win back possession. This is Bruno. And fed forwards. Offside it is, but he needed sharp eyes to make that decision.
Well, it's fine margins, isn't it? But in the end, he just went too early.
Both managers deciding this is the time to change things around. Both teams going to the bench. And dispossessed. Clear foul play, and as a result, a free kick forthcoming. Failed to keep hold of it. Can he make it count? And that is the sort of tackle he had scripted in his mind. Well, this is certainly the home of live football, EA TV, and looking forward to bringing you more action from the Premier League. It's Everton facing Manchester United. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. And options in the centre. This looks interesting. Precise ball movement. But just like that, possession changes hands. Breaking at pace. Can they get in behind them? This could be the equaliser. Well, I think you could call that an escape. It looked a certain goal. Well read to put an end to that attack. Excellent ball over the top. A poor cross, all things considered. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Not giving their opponents a moment's peace.
Well, this is building up to a nail-biting finish. These Everton fans are making so much noise. Can they get the equaliser here?
Defensive efficiency personified. And they have possession again. This looks promising from Everton. Dangerous looking attack. Running with the ball confidently. Terrific block. Well, he must get rid of the ball. And we have more live Premier League action coming up for you soon on EA TV. It's Northampton Town facing Tottenham Hotspur. Well, that's one for them to pursue. Another goal from this corner would in all likelihood secure victory. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Can someone get on the end of this? Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. And just 5 minutes remaining. Might be able to get in behind the defence. The referee spotted the infringement, and it will be a free kick in a position of genuine menace. Well, fair to say, not one for the archives.
Yeah, the less said about that, the better. That's a poor effort.
Mancia. There's still time for them to level it. Well, the action is going to continue. The pressure was on the keeper following the threaded pass. And breaking at pace with menace. Well, it petered out. My goodness, it looked as though he was clean through. And the referee, what will he do here? And I think that's one we could have called from 5 miles away, Stuart. Clear red card offence.
Well, you've obviously got very good eyesight, but no doubt about that. He stopped a goal-scoring opportunity there. He had to go.
I had my eyes tested last week, I'll have you know. Short and along the ground. Can he take the chance? Reading it well. Could be troublesome. Can he finish them off? Denied once more. And there it is, the full-time whistle here, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Well, Derek, it was very competitive. Chances at both ends, but I feel they were the better team, and they deserved their victory.
Well, he often cuts the figure of a thinking person's footballer. And Stuart, he's thought his way throughout this match.
Well, I thought he was excellent. Not only did he score a good goal, but his general play was outstanding. He certainly played a major part in their win here today.